Hello guys, today is my first video and I'm doing my dip powder nails with iGel colors and iGel liquids. Here's all the colors that I got in my recent order. It's my 6th order. I know, someone please stop me. But I wanted to get a lot of glitters and I wanted to get some holographic chromes because I thought they were super pretty, but I wasn't quite brave enough to use them yet. So here I am showing all my iGel colors that I'm really proud of. And so today I'm going to use Lilactic and Joyful Lilac, and we're gonna do like a purple themed mani. And I'm showing you my Shocking Pink also from iGel, and I have some stamping on my nails right now that I kind of played around with as I got bored with my mani. So there's that. They're not perfect because that was also my first time stamping, and I tried to use dip top coat, but it kind of smeared my thumb, if you could see that, and then my ring finger was just crooked. So here I am doing the removal. I'm using a pan or pot or whatever that is that no one uses anymore of hot water, and then in my baggie I had some acetone and coconut oil and a dryer sheet, and the dryer sheet I just kind of rubbed my fingers against to get that color off. And then I went ahead and prepped my nails, so I pushed back all my cuticles, got all that dead skin off. I shaped them up just a little bit, cut the length down a little bit, not too much, and then I buffed them. And after that, I'm gonna go ahead and put some clear on the tips of my nails, about 2/3, maybe half of my nail, just to add some strength before I add any color. Before I did the clear, I did wipe with alcohol, and then I used my Bond Aid by OPI to get my nails ready for the color, and that helps them stay on. And I haven't had any lifting since I've started. I think my prep has been pretty good, but I also haven't had them on more than maybe like 12 days. But my 12 days of manis have been pretty good. And there I am using the iGel base. This is actually my first time using the iGel base. I made 6 orders and then I finally decided to try out their liquids. So I did that. I decided to do it because they were super cheap. I was using the Virgo and Gem, but I wanted to switch it up just because, like I said, it was super cheap. So then I got my Joyful Lilac. This is a glitter color, but it's kind of like hollow glitter. You'll see when I finish the way it sparkles. It's really pretty. And I tapped my jar to bring all those glitters up to the top, so that way when I lay my finger flat in there, I get all of those really pretty glitters. So I'm really sorry if a lot of shots are not in frame. I didn't know if I wanted to film this video, but I thought I should because I haven't really seen anybody do this. But I have a really makeshift tripod right here, and you can probably see the glass in the corner. So I'm still trying to learn how to film everything. I really liked the base. It was not thick at all. It was pretty thin. It didn't run too much. It did a little bit on my index finger that you can see there, but for the most part, once I figured out how to use it, it wasn't bad. So I really liked it. And then I'll also finish with the activator and the top coat, which you'll see a little bit later. I like to use the nail brush that I have. I got these on Amazon in a pack of I think 5 for pretty cheap. I don't remember, but it was pretty cheap. I got them on Amazon, and I've been using these to brush off the excess versus like a fluffy brush, just because I feel like it gets my layers a lot smoother, and I just like it a lot better. Okay, now that those have all of their layers, I think what I do next is a layer of clear, just to kind of protect the glitter that I put on there, and so that way when I go to file, I'm not taking off any color, I'm just shaping up that top coat of clear. Okay, so now I'm going in with my activator, and I'm just going to seal everything that I just did on my other fingers before I go into my ring finger. So I'm applying a good layer of activator, and that's just going to harden my nail. And then I'm going to have my lilactic ready to go for my ring finger. I think what I do is I did 2 full layers of clear, and then I did 1 dip of lilactic, and then another layer of clear on top. And I don't really know why I grabbed my OPI top coat. I'm not using it. I think it was just in the way, and I grabbed it. But I don't use it, it's just there. So yeah, I'm getting ready to do my ring finger like I said. I think I'm going to grab the swatch. There's the swatch. The swatch actually has 2 dips of the glitter, but I think I'm just going to do the 1 dip because I want it to be kind of like glassy, not super full of glitter. And it was also my first time doing chunky glitter like this, so I was afraid I was going to get it too thick. So I did just go ahead and do some clear dips and then 1 dip of lilactic. So for lilactic, what I did is I just kind of shaked the jar a little bit or tapped it onto the table to bring all those glitters up and kind of hope that they lay a little bit flat. And I found a spot in the jar that had a mixture of the big glitters and the smaller glitters, and then I laid my finger flat in there. And with the index finger on my other hand, I just pressed those glitters down and tried to get them to lay a little bit more flat. And you kind of want to pull off the glitters that are hanging off to the side so that way you can have some smooth edges. And some people will put a plastic bag or a glove on their other finger so that way they don't get any resin or base on there, but I was okay with it. So that's how it came out. It looks similar to the swatch, although the swatch is a little bit more glittery. Now I'm going to do a dip of clear on top, and I'm also going to do the same thing, patting it down to make sure all of those glitters are laying flat. I think I actually ended up putting my finger in the clear jar so that way it wasn't sticking to me. And then I went ahead and added some of that chunky glitter to my other fingers. I did my thumb and my middle finger. I don't think I showed my middle finger just to avoid being super repetitive. But I tried to do like a diagonal ombre, but the glitter was kind of just getting everywhere, so it was kind of half of my finger, but you can't really tell that it's diagonal because it's glittery. But I like the way it came out. I did the same thing to my middle finger, and then I went ahead and filed and shaped them with my iGel e-file. I got the white one and I absolutely love it. And then I went in with my Polar Block from Sally Beauty and I just buffed them until they were nice and smooth. And I did apply Activator and I wiped it off. I don't think I showed it, but I did all the steps. And I did try out the iGel top coat. And so I did hear a lot of things about the iGel top coat getting hard when applying it, or the brush, and my brush did get kind of hard after the third nail, and I was brushing between applications, but it still got kind of hard, so I think I ended up switching to my OPI top coat on my other hand, and that one came out a lot better, and my brush didn't harden. And so for my pinky, I'm going to chrome the holographic chrome, the lilactic. And the way I did that is I got my Emily No Wipe top coat from Amazon, and I flash cured that in my UV light for, I think it was 12 seconds, no more than 12 seconds. And then I'm getting this applicator brush, this eyeshadow applicator, and dipping it in the powder and then just rubbing it on the finger, and so on the nail. And so that one, super easy. I've dealt with other chromes and they took like a whole lot more rubbing in, so this one was super easy. And after that I let it finish curing, so I put it back in my lamp for another 30 seconds. I did a top coat with the same No Wipe top coat, and then I cured that. And so there it is, all nice and done. I wasn't sure that I loved the holo chrome. I like it by itself, but not with this mani. I think I'll probably end up changing it later on in the week to match the ring finger. I'm sorry, to match the index finger. But it was cool to try it out with the different ways you can use the holographic chrome from iGel. And I like the way it came out. It wasn't super thick. And then I took you guys outside so you can see it in the daylight. There's my cute little dogs, and there's some pictures. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it was okay, and let me know what you think.